Hey everyone, welcome to another video. I'm Dan, this is John, we're from Move 38, and we're here to show you some amazing new things happening on Blinks. If you don't know, Blinks is the world's first smart tabletop game system. They look like this. They are smart game pieces, they talk to their neighbors, they can communicate, and they can play a huge variety of games. We'll actually probably kind of show that off in a little bit. But what we're going to talk about today is one of the newest games on the system called Hexenwood.
Yeah, so I think Hexenwood is just launching
Yep.
in the Sakura strategy set.
Yeah.
The latest 3-pack of Blinks,
Yeah.
and yeah, one of 3 amazing strategy games.
And it's got some very special features that we're going to talk about. But before we get into the sort of complicated stuff, I just want to give a super fast rundown of what the game looks like. So in Hexenwood, you are playing as sort of sentient trees that are trying to take over a forest. So John and I are going to play a real quick game of Hexenwood just to show how it works. And I'll direct your attention to this camera. I'm going to double click to go into setup mode. We're each going to choose a type of tree. So if you single click, it plants a tree. And there's 4 different tree species. I'm going to go with the yellow oak tree.
I like the...
Yeah. And then you double click to start the game, and it maps the whole forest, and it prepares the forest for takeover. So John gets to go first. You can see he's flashing. So he chooses a starting position, and then he chooses what he wants to do, either spread the solid ones or jump the speckled ones. And what he's done is he has extended his territory in the forest. Now you might as well just go do it.
Yeah.
Oh, John's going to end the game. When you land next to someone else's trees, it takes over those trees. And once you eliminate your opponent from the board, the game is over. And so you can see John has won with, remarkably, only 4 trees. But this is a small board. I kind of let him do that.
I saw an opening. I had to take
it was a good move. But as incredibly strategic as John and I can be, the really amazing thing about this game is what the developer, Bruno Albuquerque, a member of our community, super active, super talented developer and designer, he went ahead and didn't just make this game. He made something we've never had before. He made an AI that can play the game and beat you.
I was going to say, and not only is there an AI that plays the game, but it's better than me.
Yeah, so we're going to bring on a more appropriate number of blinks to test this AI. And, oh, okay, yes. Got a bunch of these. They're already playing. Sorry, I'm going to reset this so it stops flashing every time.
You know when, like, a parent is really proud of their child,
Mhm.
like, oh, okay, my kid can finally beat me at ping pong?
Yeah.
So today was the day that I realized I can be beaten by a blink.
Yeah, this blink, and I've installed the AI on 3 different blinks because we're gonna do something kind of weird after we try and play this. But first, we are gonna play. Do you want to play against the AI? Should we play a 3-player game with you, me, and the AI?
Oh, how about I'll watch you play versus the AI.
Okay.
And I'll stew about my strategies.
So this is going to be the AI. We have to select what color the AI is playing as. So let's make the AI the blue spruce because I don't like blue that much.
AI is going to play for me.
So the AI is blue, and I will choose to be. I'm going to be yellow again. I think that's cool. And just like normal, I start the game, and the AI, you'll see in a second when it's his turn, the AI is going to spin up. And well, we'll see. It's a big board. Let's let it finish mapping. All right. Yep. There. AI goes, makes its move. Pretty conservative, normal move. I think the game's gonna be a little boring. We might speed this part up until it gets competitive. I am going to worm my way towards them.
The AI is making. Oh yeah. Oh, interesting.
Oh, yeah, it kind of called my bluff a little. Okay. Well, let's just take this so that if you. Okay, there's no jumping. Okay. Oh, should I get real aggressive with the AI? Let's see what the AI can do against a very aggressive player.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, it cut me off. No, it didn't. You fool. I'm a genius. Maybe.
Oh, but you somehow got an extra piece in there.
No, I'd stolen that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I should just fortify what I have. Yeah, we're both making the same decision here. All right. Well, what about this? Keep the AI pinned on the side. Okay, never mind. How about that? Oh,
I
wait a
feel
minute.
like you
What
have
level?
the
Wait,
AI trapped here.
I think I'm playing against level 1 AI. I think that's why. We'll try this again. I believe we'll have to check, but I'm pretty sure the AI boots up in level 1, and I forgot to
Select a higher
select
level.
a higher level of AI. So this is the level 1 AI. Yeah, this is the level 1 AI. I would not be doing this well against a. Yeah. Okay. No. That explains a lot. I was like, this is not. I've played against this. It's really smart. All right, let's see if I can just finish this out. It won't be super easy.
I was gonna say it's actually lasting.
I mean, the level 1 AI isn't, garbage. It's just not as good. All right. Okay. Well, don't. That's my homeland. Don't take my starting piece. It seems intentionally rude. We've like completely switched sides of the board.
Interesting.
The AI is very tenacious. All right, let's make. Yeah, this is the level 1 AI.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be doing these things. Oh, big jump. Okay, geez. Well, fine. Cut you off there.
All right. There's not much to be.
No, the game's pretty much.
Oh.
There's some. So,
yeah,
because of the way the moves work, there's eventually comes a point where you can't make any legal moves. The AI is starting to experience. It's not giving up though. I have to just close this corner out because I can't have it hopping around over here. It took my starting point, which I feel is like a personal insult.
It's just kind of like rubbing it in your face.
Yeah, like I'm still gonna win, but like it embarrassed me in the process. All right, let's close this loop. Even level 1 AI, like I'm not. I mean, I'm gonna win because I've taken so much of the board, but it's not a.
It's not a total massacre.
Okay. All right, here we go. You're stuck. You're done.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. That was level 1 AI, which still kind of took me for a ride. I'm going to triple click. Go back to the blank forest. Let's set the AI. If I double click, I'm going to go into, right, I was on level 1, level 2, level 3. We're going to set it to level 3. And in honor of that, I'm going to make it the ghostly purple birch. And cool. I will make a new game. And you know what? Let's start in slightly more interesting positions.
I also like that, like the AI, it can be attached anywhere.
Yeah, I just put it at the starting point for like, because I'm a human being and I want to see my opponent, where my opponent starts, but it's irrelevant.
So like you can start the game. So like
you can make that. I'm gonna make myself yellow again because I think it's cool.
All right.
And then I can attach this like over here if we wanted to. It doesn't really make a difference. I think purple goes before yellow. The order is dictated by the color. So we'll see what level 1 AI does to me. Yeah.
I'm also curious to know which colors read best on the camera. So
yeah. They look good in real life. All right, let's go the same direction. Let's at least keep up. I'm going to play aggressive against this too. I mean, I think it's worth seeing.
Oh yeah, what level did you set the AI
This is level 3 AI. This is the toughest, which is why it's taking a little longer for it to make moves.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
All right. If I go here, I think that'll shore me up against a jump attack. Because the AI could jump to here and get super aggressive with me. We'll see if it does.
Oh, and I see the AI thinking.
Yeah, the AI thinks, okay, didn't get super aggressive, but what if I kind of force its hand?
I think that's...
You'll move it?
I'm just going to slide it into frame.
All right, let's start. Let's see what the AI has. Because this it has to jump out of if it wants to escape. And the AI, especially the level 3 AI, really only jumps if it has to, because jumps are inherently worse moves. It didn't even oh, because it didn't need to, because I couldn't take any more.
Mm-hmm.
But I can close the door on jumping out of this if it gives me 2 undisturbed turns, which it may. See if I can close the door on this.
I think it wants to make sure it's closing the door. I think it'll expand exactly.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do this. All right. So it can't jump out of that edge of the game. So the game is now being played over here.
I feel like I should wear my moves. So like I, for example, would expand here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, no, I can't. That's a little too aggressive even for me. I tend to play games like this fairly aggressively. If I'm going to lose, I'd rather lose immediately.
So I'd go here.
Which I think it might do, which is sort of what I'm hoping for.
But I feel like that middle piece is one that's difficult to... I feel like last time I played, I spent a lot of effort on that and kind of regretted spending time on it. So I think we'll once again move upwards here.
Yeah, that would kind of close the door on me. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's get weird and aggressive. I mean, it can take this, but it would have to jump to do so, leaving a gap, which, again...
But we could also jump from here to there.
I hadn't thought about that, for being honest. Also, you'll notice that only the... Oh, no. It's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all.
Interesting.
I didn't even see that move.
I didn't see it.
I think that is like, oh, right, the computer doesn't suffer from our human frailty. This little AI sees everything perfectly.
Oh, it's gonna expand here.
Yeah, I don't think I can stop it. I think I've already lost. Like I said, if I'm gonna lose, I want to lose fast, but I've still got that protected border. If it doesn't take too much from me. Oh, it's being relatively conservative. Okay.
There's not much.
Since this is nothing, I'm going to swing back to my starting position and see if I can... and then after we do this, I want to put 3 AIs on the board, and we'll do a fast motion of the level 1, level 2, and level 3 playing against each other.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. I don't know why I'm still making moves. There's no forfeit button. The best thing I could do mathematically is take these 3, because it gets me the only move that gets me 3, but it gets me 3 in a way that is just opening me up for a bunch of attacks. So I'm going to just do this. And then it will have to jump or secure its own half. Those are its choices.
That seems like the best move to play there.
Just
forcing the computer to jump in this case. Or
nope, it's just securing its own borders.
I know I win.
Well, it does. It does control more than half the board. Oh no. Oh right. You know what? It wins.
It just wins.
It just
all
wins.
It has to do is just.
I can do something to try to force it out, but it would get very silly very quick. You'll also notice that only the things that can move
at this point
flash.
You can't.
I can because I can. Oh no. You are absolutely right. No, not quite. I can do something, but it won't work.
You could jump into your.
I can jump into my own space, but then it's just going to take
it.
Well, I tried, everyone. Welcome our new robot overlords.
I really love it. Like, it's like, wait, but really? I don't need it.
Yeah, okay,
but,
obviously that's what you're going to do. And now it's free to jump all over my nonsense.
But we've seen...
Let's see it all the way through so we can see the end screen, and I can sort of shake the hand of the blink for beating me very soundly. I don't think I really ever had a chance that whole game.
No, I think that...
I think it pretty much had...
Level 3 proved itself.
Pretty much had me the whole time. All right, in a second, I will make my last move, and the game will end. And, yeah, just taking your victory laps. Oh, right, it has to... Right, and now I can't move.
It has to
and
complete.
Yeah. And there you go. Yeah. Hooray for purple. There's my abandoned forest. Wow, I controlled not that much of the forest by the end.
And it's interesting. So cool. It took over yours, and like we can see what territory you controlled.
Yeah. The territory not owned by the winner. So that was me getting thoroughly beaten by this object.
What do you think about the two of us playing versus the AI?
I think the two of us, if we were intentionally not fighting each other, could probably beat the AI. I think that fighting on two fronts is such a huge disadvantage that even the relatively mathematical perfection of this AI, I'd like to do this. I want to put all three AI on the board.
Okay.
I want to put them at different levels, and I want to just let it run and watch. And we can sort of see how different AIs make different kinds of decisions.
Okay.
Because you'll see the three different levels of AI.
Perfect.
Yeah. Let's keep purple as the sort of boss monster.
Okay.
We'll do blue as kind of the medium one, and we'll do red as the beginner. So yeah, let's get this in shot.
Okay. Cool.
Let's make sure I'm doing that.
And so it's a right level.
And red is 1, and purple is 3. Okay. So I'm going to start the game. And I am going to start them next to their piece because, again, from a human perspective, I find it slightly easier to parse.
Yep.
I'm also letting the level 1 go first because it's red.
Yep.
Then level 2, then level 3. So level 3 will go third.
Cool.
And let's map the game. Something that we found about this in testing was that these patterns made it much more colorblind friendly. These colors, which were distinguishable but tough, it's easy when it's 5, it's the maple leaf, it's the bough, it's the branches, like those are the pattern, and then the forest is always the 3.
That's great.
Purple's also the AI moves much faster than people. You'll notice it's just taking its moves.
There
so the
go.
red is gunning for the middle because the red is dumb.
Is the red the beginner?
The red is the beginner.
Okay.
Purple is taking the longest because purple is the level 3. And you'll see purple and blue are both doing roughly the same thing. They're shoring up their space. Red is not being so... It's going for it. You have to give it credit.
Oh, blue took the bait.
Yeah. Which makes sense strategically in that moment.
Sure.
Let's see.
And still has...
But you will see purple takes a lot longer to make moves.
And purple's going to need to decide who's the bigger threat here without any knowledge of who is the bigger threat.
Yeah, I suppose, yes. It has decided blue.
It has decided blue, and it is correct.
It is correct.
But
blue has decided to ignore
purple entirely.
Which is a huge mistake.
Well, blue may be able to actually secure a good deal of blue and red's territory.
This is like, you ever play Super Smash Brothers and just put 2 AIs against each other?
I haven't.
I've done that a lot. There are YouTube channels that just do that. And this is, purple's gonna... See, like, purple, even though usually plays very conservatively, is seeing these sort of gaps. And, but got cut off. Oh, blue might have... Let's see. Let's see how purple wriggles out of this one.
There's also an asymmetry here.
Yes.
Which, the purple has this hole right in front of it.
Right.
Which I have a feeling is a disadvantage. It had the longest path to the center, where blue and red both had 4 direct pieces to the center.
Yeah. It's funny how fast red and blue move.
They're like, we play speed chess.
Yeah, they're fine. I think that what might happen is that while distracted, because I think purple is making much more like, there's like lots of players on the board, and blue is just like attack, attack, attack. And I think because of that, although that was a very good move.
That's awesome.
That was a very good move.
Yeah.
But blue has a pretty insurmountable sort of fortress. Oh, you think
think
purple's going to be bold enough to jump into that?
I think purple has to. Or over here. I think purple needs to secure... Oh, man.
I mean, obviously, purple's thinking about it. No, you know what? I think attacking red is a sensible thing to do. you could take all that territory. Oh, my.
Oh, blue.
Oh, blue. All right. Well,
I've got my money on blue right now.
yeah. I mean, it's possible. Blue is making intelligent decisions, but takes more risks.
Right. And I have to say, I mean, I feel like a risky game when you have the benefit of another player.
Red is just an agent of chaos, I just want to point out. Is no longer part of the game. Is just here to ruin everyone's good time.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, red is just here to make the life harder for purple at this point.
And really it has.
Yeah.
Like, blue is able to really take control of this game because of how much damage purple. Wow. Okay, purple. Oh, goodness.
Right. Oh, but you can jump gaps.
Jump gaps. But I just
But
don't
red
think
is
it's
just
enough.
still there. Red's so frustrating. It's like trying to watch a really good poker player play with one person making random decisions at the table.
Oh, wow.
Purple is still doing... Okay, red, can you...
Red went ahead and left it together. Open.
That's it.
Yeah, blue's got this sealed.
Blue got it. I'm going to blame that on red. Purple was actually making interesting moves, and then red was like, I still have turns.
Level 2 and a level 1 together. This is kind of like the human and the computer playing the computer will beat a computer.
Yeah. That was wild. I've played the AIs against each other, but I've only played one versus the other just to be like, oh, the AIs are definitely leveled correctly, and like 3 will beat 2 every time, and 2 will beat 1, and 3 will beat 1. I had never played a 3-player AI game. That was, you could go back and analyze that. I'm pretty sure that red was the kingmaker in that. Red basically got to decide who won, even though it couldn't win. It guided others to a treasure it could not have.
Yeah, it's...
But here's the interesting part. Look how blue won. It's not a unified territory. It's this and this.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it really... I think that red also took some big chunks of purple territory.
Yeah, it made huge leaps.
It made leaps to, like, open up, oh, I'm going to grab 5.
But let me just, really quick. 9,
only
10, 11, 12. It's 22. Versus 13, so it's a pretty substantial difference. So, all right.
Should we see? Let's see a 1v1 on a even board. Yeah.
Sure. So, we can turn red to level 3. Let's just do level 2 because they make decisions faster. Forget which buttons to press. Okay, let's do this. It makes it. This is level 2 versus level 2. Maple versus birch.
Okay.
Take this off. So this is even footing, but level 2. So we're gonna let it make fast decisions. So far, no jumps. So far, everyone's being sort of polite. They're making identical decisions. Yeah, they're just shoring up their base in exactly the same way. But now they're right. But the moment someone engaged, they engaged. Now, what are they gonna do here? Okay.
Oh yeah, cut it off. Try and cut it off. So it's gonna.
I don't think you can. I mean, you can. Yeah.
I think
they're gonna keep. A jump! Didn't expect that. You could jump there. No. Okay, just spread.
Come up. Oh wow.
Whoa!
Big jump.
Okay. Right, and it leaves that spot open, which actually only exposes 2 spots. And then they can,
seal that off.
But they can take the middle, which could be valuable, but probably. This is a very fast game.
Yeah, they're both moving real quick.
Well, it's funny. I usually play level 3 AIs, so I'm used to the slow AI. This is exciting to watch.
And so is this 2?
This is level 2 versus level 2.
2 level 2 AIs.
Yeah, and red is the only one with moves
sealed
left.
It off.
Yeah. Red, yeah, close the door.
Who moved first in this match?
Red. Red always moves first.
Okay.
It's red, blue, purple, yellow.
Okay.
Yeah. That's Hexenwood and the Hexenwood AI in the Sakura strategy set. And the AI, I know, is a sort of an optional add-on.
That's right. So the Sakura strategy set comes with 3 strategy games, brand new, all from the community. And the Hexenwood AI is an add-on. You can add it to your cart and get the set and those 4 blinks. Yeah, who knows what the AI will take on next?
Yeah, I think we're excited that somebody sort of took this first step in making an even smarter blink than we'd already made. And we're excited to see what other games start to have AIs made, because I think this really proves, I mean, you just watched it really beat me. And it's a 1.5-inch hexagon beat me at a pretty complicated strategy game. So, yeah.
More or less, actually, I like to think that 6 kilobytes of memory.
6 kilobytes, a small Word document, just beat me at a very complicated strategy game.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
See you next week.
See ya.